안녕하십니까. 저는 오늘 라마르조꼬 커피머신 회사에 미팅을 하러 갑니다. 진짜 몇 년 만에 이제 이사를 가잖아요, 조가. 그래서 집들이 선물로 무엇을 할까 고민하다가 제가 또 카페 셋업하는 걸 잘하니까 집에 홈카페 셋업해줄 예정입니다. 정말 좋은 그라인더랑 정말 좋은 커피 머신, 정말 좋은 템퍼, 디스트리뷰터, 원두, 라떼아트 피처 모든 거 다 세팅하는 과정 같이 지켜보시죠. 일단 라마르조꼬 출발하겠습니다. 이야, 벽면에 라마르조꼬 로고가 딱 있네. 라마르조꼬 쇼룸입니다. 야, 건물 하나 그냥 라마르조꼬 거네요. 크진 않다. 들어가 보겠습니다. 와, 시트. 와, 이건 뭐야? 미쳤다. 아니, 엄청 바뀌었다. 이렇게까지 안 컸는데. 아, 이거 너무 써보고 싶어. 스완. 와, 모드바도 있네. 와, 이쁘다. 스완 그라인더에 제 커피를 넣어서 먹어보겠습니다. 이게 우리가 쓰고 있는 머신인데, 리네아 PB. 얘가 리네아 클래식인데 되게 이쁘게 잘 나왔네요. 딱 내가 커피 입문했을 때 썼던 머신. 이게 안내 머신 KB90. 요거는 이제 핸들이 밑으로 당겨서 손목에 부담이 없다 라는 장점이 있습니다. 와, 이건 새로 나왔다. 스트라다. 와, 이쁘다. Anthony, possible, can you tell me about the Swan?
Yeah,
Is it okay?
So, I'll introduce myself. I'm Anthony. I'm a commercial sales manager for Marzocco in Melbourne, and this is our Swan grinder. And this is some technology that we're quite proud of. And I'll break down a couple of the features of this unit. So, the reason why it's shaped like the way it is that the motor and the burr set are separated. So it's a belt-driven motor. So that's to try and reduce the heat onto the burr set and reduce your extraction fluctuation. It is a zero retention grinder, so every change you make to the extraction or the particle size, you're going to see that in the next handle you put on. You don't have to dump any coffee because it's zero retention. And this has a conical burr set, so as you may know, conical burrs are really good for bringing body out in coffee, whereas flat burrs are better for clarity. You can make this grinder taste like a conical burr or a flat burr because you can control the motor speeds. This has an inverter in here, so although it runs on AC power, the inverter turns it into a DC motor, so it has a very consistent motor speed. And you can also change the motor speed, which changes the particle size. So if we have this on low, which is 100 RPM, it will taste like a conical burr set. If you put it on high, which is 200 RPMs, it will taste more like a flat burr. So the flavor profiles of this grinder can be changed based on the motor speed that you have. The other technology that this has is instead of having a clump crusher, it has an ionizing ring. So basically that's a ring with a positive and negative charge. So as the coffee is falling through it, it's taking away the static charge from the coffee, which is why the grinds from this look really fluffy. They almost look really coarse, but they're just, the static's been taken out, so there's a lot of beautiful particles in there for the Swan. We can put some of your coffee through here now.
Yep.
And dial it in and see how it tastes.
Sure.
And because what we're doing here on the screen, you can see some numbers. Obviously, usually that is either time or it is a weight. These are the rotations. So what we're doing here is we are controlling the rotations of the burr. It has a conical burr, but instead of the central burr doing all the work, it is the external larger burr. So 11 there is 11 rotations of the larger conical burr. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much. I didn't bring that much. I should bring more.
That's fine. We've got zero retention. A small
Yeah.
amount of coffee, we should be able to dial this in quite quickly. So, what is the dose weight that you normally use?
21.
21. And then as soon as we put it in here, put it down automatically.
Wow.
Pretty fast.
Very fast.
9:17. So I'm going to bump this up a bit. So to change the rotations, one rotation is around about 1.5 grams on high to 2 grams on low speed. So quickly, so we're not wasting it. Let's just dial it in. So this is, you can use this as a top-up button and you can change how much it gives you. So I'm just going to bump that up so we get a bit more. Here we go. Let's go. So now when we hit more, oh yeah. Almost there. 20.7, pretty good. I still like to use the manual tamp. Is like once you have lots of machines that are connected, you can control your machine via the app. And we can change coffee brew temperature on the fly. You can do this if you're on the other side of the world. You can connect into this machine and control it. You can change your yields, which is the pulses of each button on each group. You can turn on pre-brewing. You can have it scheduled to turn off and on at certain times each day throughout the week. And then you can also do, you can add what's called widgets, which are my stats, and this will tell you the extraction times on every single button that's been pressed on the machine, on every single group. You can see if someone's flushing, that's the blue line, compared to them brewing coffee, which is the brown line.
Nice.
Total doses. So this is good for working out your service schedules. You can see how many coffees the machine's made in between each service. So yeah.
Cool.
And then you can also share the usage of the machine with anyone in your business. So if you go to machine users, if I typed in your email now, the next time you opened up the app, you'd have control of this machine as well.
Nice.
Yeah. What is the extraction time that you normally go for with this coffee?
We normally 43 gram out.
Yep.
And around 28 for 32 seconds.
28 to 32. So this is called a worm drive adjustment. So it means that every time we adjust, it clicks into place so you can't slip, and you've got an adjustment on either side. Each one of these notches you can see on the screen there is about 1 second in time. So because this is zero retention, I can make an adjustment now, and the next handle we put through, we should see that change pretty much straight away. So if we want to get down to say 30 seconds,
Yep.
let's adjust this 8 notches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go from there. Let's see what that runs at. Super fast. 20, let's just put a little touch on it. 21 is what we're after.
Wow, it looks like honey.
Yeah, it's beautiful. this a
Thanks so much. Yeah, so Brazil and Colombia, Guatemala base.
Very good.
So clean.
When did you roast this?
22nd.
22nd. How long do you normally age your coffees for before you serve?
3 days.
3 days. Nice.
Can I ask
Yes.
how much?
These are, well, we can do wholesale pricing for sure, coffee roaster.
Yeah.
But they retail, I
wanna
think they're
buy.
around about 6,000 for this.
6,000?
Yeah. So it's a high volume grinder, obviously with a bit of versatility.
Yeah.
You can turn it into a grind by weight grinder as well if you want. So this grinder has been converted to grind by weight.
Yep.
So at the moment,
Wow.
you can see that it's got rotations on here, but as soon as I turn on this scale,
Yeah. Oh.
if you see the screen change,
It's different function?
yeah, it's different function. You
I
have
see.
to. It'll start to connect with the symbol there, and then this will start. It'll change into grams.
Oh, okay.
Once it beeps, now it's 21.5 grams. So if you want to now adjust the dose weight, if you want to bring it down to your 21, now this will dose out at 21. Yeah.
What the hell?
So you can get different flavor profiles with your motor change, and you can also turn it into a grind by weight grinder if that's what you require.
Wow. Crazy.
And the more you use it, the more the scale learns. It's a learning set of scales, so it'll get quicker and more accurate. This has got a pressure profile loaded into it, so let's just give it a go.
Wow.
So here it's running a pressure profile that we've preset.
Yeah.
So this machine, you can extract in 3 different ways potentially. So you can brew completely manually. So this machine has got it's got 4 pumps. It's got one underneath, which is keeping a consistent pressure, and then it's got another pump in each one of these heads, which allows you to control the pressure as you're extracting. So how you get the best from this is you get your coffee, you set it up how you want, but then you play around with pressure profiles by adjusting this as you're brewing. And then once you've got the flavor profile that you're happy with, you save it. And then you can load that pressure profile onto each one of the groups, and then you simply move the paddle across and it'll follow that pressure profile all day long. You can also just easily set it up to be like a brew by weight machine. So if you go to AV Brewing, now you can choose the different parameters. You can say, I want you to give me 38 grams at 9 bar, or you can do 43 grams at 9 bar. You can choose the bar pressure, you can choose the finish weight. And again, if you just move it across to each one of these, it'll simply just brew until it reaches that yield. This is set to, it'll follow that pressure profile, and then this head is what it looks like when it's in its manual form. So I'm just showing how that works.
Wow.
It's also got straight-in technology like the KB90, so it's got pistons inside that seal this, so it helps with RSIs. It also helps with a bit of speed because it automatically flushes the group head each time you use it. And I'll just show you how you do pressure profiling. So if you see this screen, the top right we've got bar pressure, the middle we have the yield, and then on the far left we have the seconds. And this bar, which is glowing in blue there, that's the pressure that we are now controlling. So you can see I'm just ramping this up, 1.5 bar. So you can be really gentle with your initial extraction and then ramp up to a target pressure. So keep it at 9. And then when you're happy, come off. if I was happy with that, we taste tested it, we were happy with the profile, we just hit save. And now that has saved that profile and locked it in there. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty cool machine. Yeah. This is my favorite machine.
It's kind of science.
Yes, and it's got electric steam valve, so you know it's got quite a lot going on with this. It's got a lot of good technology. Yeah.
I feel like the technology for Swan, Slayer, Lamarzuko all come together.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
I mean, we're all trying to achieve a machine that gives a barista what they need.
Yeah, true.
Some people don't need all this, and that's fair enough. You know, they operate and they brew with one temperature.
Yep.
So if you're only going to brew with one temperature, you don't need individual group boilers.
Yep.
If you're happy with brewing at just one consistent pressure, then you don't need this machine. You're better off with a different model. But if you want versatility, if changing flavor profiles is something you want to look at, this is a great machine to do that on.
Awesome.
We don't have any of these in Melbourne just yet, but we're just about to put one into the first cafe in Melbourne. A lot of coffee roasteries buy these for their brew cafes to play around with their roast profiles and also their pressure profiles on their coffee. Yeah.
I think it's some cafe, they serve a lot of coffee single origin.
Yes.
And they might be need this one. Because
That's right.
I usually work in other places, they selling like 4 different type of the espresso.
Yeah, right.
So we got the Sines at the moment, all different setup.
Yeah.
Each groups. I
Is it
think
different temperatures?
different temperatures.
Different pressures?
Different pressures,
Wow.
different biped.
Awesome.
Everything is different.
Wow.
So at the time I was really happy when I was working in the other shop. Now, you know, really hard, you know.
Yeah.
Like kinda thinking about like 800 cups selling a day, all different menu, all different groups. If someone wanna drinking only we bring this group, we only use this group for everyone coffee. So it's really hard.
Yeah.
But you know, for my barista experience, that is best ever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
Thanks so much. How about this? It's different price than that, right?
No, so yeah, this is a kit. So you can buy the Swan in its standard form, which is where you would control the dose by rotations.
Yep.
And then you can buy this kit for any Swan, and then it just slots in. So it's basically like a kit that this changes, you get this, and then you also get these scales. So if they don't say Lamarzoco on the side, they're not connectable scales. They have to say that on there.
Okay.
And that allows the grinder and the scales to talk to each other. Yeah. You can control it via the screen, or you can control it in the app. You can log in and change your yields and your motor speeds. But yeah, this grinder's been designed for versatility, so you're not locked into a certain flavor profiles. You can change that with the motor speeds, and then if you really need grind by weight, you have an option to do that.
I see.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I might be get Swan. Is it possible I can use my coffee for home coffee as well?
Sure.
Thanks so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I really want this grinder.
Okay, so how about we loan you one?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we'll put one in your store for a few weeks. You can put your coffee through it, tell us what you think.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. You are the best. yeah.
We put some of this in one of the home machines.
Yeah, thanks so much. Wow.
So when you haven't used a Wally, we haven't used this since yesterday, it's good to just quickly purge the lime just to get rid of any water. Once you've done this though, you don't need to do it again throughout the day if you keep using it, because it automatically purges before and after you use it. But I just want to make sure I'm getting some steam coming out, and now let's do it once more for good measure. Okay, so now it's purged, it's ready to go. So you simply just fill the jug just like you normally would, in terms of the same level you normally would fill it to, and then choose the recipe. Let's choose latte, hit the button. So on the screen here, you can see the finished temperature. It's measuring the actual temperature. And what the difference between the steam wand on the Wally compared to a regular steam wand is this steam pushes the vortex down, whereas this pushes it out, which helps it to spin. And it'll just keep going until it gets to the finished temperature, which is 64. But this frees up your time to take another order, put another shot on, talk to your client. So all you need to do now is wipe in between each use and it will automatically purge before you use it again. So you don't need to purge it, that's it.
와,
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
너네 바리스타. Thanks so much, Anthony.
Thank you.
와, 여기 홈이다. 와, 홈머신. 진짜 귀엽다. 아, 이게 미니구나. Thanks so much, Becky. 요게 미니? 요게 미크라. 커스텀으로도 파네. 와, 씨, 예쁘다. 저는 현재 요거를 사줄까 합니다.
Is Marzocco Mini.
Yep.
So once you had a recipe for your coffee, so what we normally do is 20 grams in, 40 grams out. So it needs to be connected. So let's turn off. There's some water. So the water tank is underneath.
Yes.
The mini, the capacity which is 2.5 liter. The micro is 2 liter. We recommend the filter water
Yes.
because you know if it's in Australia, the quality of water gonna be very different. But in Melbourne, the tap water, which is fine, but we still need to use the filter water because it's gonna be affecting the warranty of the machine.
I see.
Yes. So, because you know some people they do have like a zip, the filter tap. So you can also use the zip tap. So get the water from the zip and pour the water here.
Sure. How long you take time for the heat up?
The heat up for the mini, so it's gonna take within 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
And the micro are gonna be shorter. It's within 10 minutes.
10 minutes because the boiler is small.
Yeah, I will say yes. Also, I'm gonna put a shot for now because it's heating, so I might wait like 5 minutes because it's already hot. Just filling the water. And also another key feature is the cool touch steam warm, which means once you steam the milk, it won't burn yourself.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the hot water tap. You want to take the hot water from the steam water. So once you purchase the blender, it comes with these two attachments. So you can tell it's magnetic. You can just put it back. There are two ways to get the shots. The first one is to use your portafilter and just chucking, and there's a button here. You can just push forward to that button, so it's gonna come the coffee beans. Otherwise, you take this off, get the dosing cup, put underneath, and the first one is single dose, second double dose, double shot, and the third one which is continuously, which means you can set a recipe at the first beginning. If you got any other like a coffee beans, you have to set up the new recipe. Yeah, it's more like a straightforward. And underneath it's the grinder adjustment. So the smaller the number you have, the finer coffee beans you will get. Yes.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it works. I will show you the Bluetooth, the brew by weight on the black one, but for now I will do the manually pouring the shots.
Sure. How about pressure is okay?
9 bar pressure, which is fine.
Sure.
Yes.
How about the steam, the power?
You mean the steam one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I will show you.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. Powerful.
Okay, so the default, the level of this steam one is level 2.
Yeah.
So it's like in the middle.
So I can change it.
You can change on the app. I will
app?
show you on the app.
Sure. Nice. Wow.
Yeah, very quick.
Wow.
What you can do is both Micra and Mini can be connected with the app. So you can see status, which is turned on. Mini, let's find. Okay, Mini. That's the one we are using. Coffee boiler, you can also adjust the temperature.
Nice.
Now you can tell it's 86. It's a little bit low because our like a default ideal is gonna be like 94 degree. So just click minus plus to adjust on the app. Very easy. Steam boiler, like I said. So now, yeah, which is level 1, 2, 3. You can tell smaller to bigger, which means if you like have a bunch of friends at home with a big jug, we can do level 3. Gonna takes less time to steam the to heat up the milk. Level 2, and also the brew by weight. That's the one I mentioned with the Marzocco Akaya scale. So you can set a recipe here. You wanna adjust the yield. Gonna be targeting to 40 grams or like a less or more.
Then they can stop themselves?
They can. Yes, brew by weight. I think it's more precise compared with the brew by volume, because you know all the commercial, the coffee shops, they use the automatic stop. It's measured by volume, but that one it's a brew by weight, so it's more precise. Yes, yeah. I really like this feature because you don't have to eyeball to manually pull the pedal to the right, so it will be automatically stopped. But only the Mini can do.
Micro can't? Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I really like is scheduling. So, which means, because you mentioned it takes like 15 minutes to preheat the machine, but you can do so rescheduling from Monday to Friday. For example, if you wake up like at 7 a.m., but you can heat up the machine like at 6:45. Yes. So, which is pretty cool. And also auto standby, which means can save you some like the electricity, the cost. So you can set up scheduling auto standby, activate auto standby after last brew or other like a power on, which means if I click the last brew, which means once you make your last shot, it will be standby in 10 minutes. It's like a sleep mode. So once the second time you wanna make the second shot, it's gonna be quicker. So it will be less than 15 or 10 minutes, like within 5 minutes. It will be ready in 5 minutes. Yes. And another one, it's pretty cool. Like it's like a So all the status is gonna be shown here. Gives you more the data, like tells you what day you make the shots, like how does it go, like what's the extraction time, and did you use the scale or just continuously just manually pour the pedal, like stop the espresso.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And also the pico grinder
Yep.
can be connected with the app as well. Yes. Pico grinder, that's our click. That's the white one. So, which means you can not only press the button on the pico grinder to adjust your the amount you want to get, but also you can do here like how long you're gonna stop for your coffee grounds. Like you can minus, plus. Those one is the first button is single shot, and those two is the second one. Yes, very straightforward. And barista light, you can even turn off here. There's a light underneath the pico grinder.
Yep.
You can just turn it off. Yeah, it's all like the technology stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool. Yes, pretty much it on the app. So you can play around with Lamasoko app. Okay, so the signature, like the signal here, if that one is flashing. So there are two possible issues why it's flushing. The first one is it might be running out of the water. So if it's flushing, you have to add up your water. Another possible issue is some customer, they put the like pure water. So it doesn't come with any mineral in the water, which means the machine can't configure the water in the water reservoir. So we always recommend use the filtered water. So the pure water doesn't work for this machine. Yeah. And the Mini, that's the new version. Some customer they call Mini R because it comes with the shot timer. Because the model before 2023, it doesn't come with that screen. Yes, that's the newest version.
Nice.
Yeah, we have white color, black color, blue, and the salty silver, the gray color, and also red and yellow.
Wow. Many colors.
Yeah, that's the customization, the wooden kit. You
Yep.
can choose the walnut or the maple one. So if you purchase from us, attaching with that toolkit, we're gonna attach for you before dispatching to you. Yeah. So like all will be installed. Yeah.
Thanks so much. Wow, so good.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm happy to show you the brew by weight on the black one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. 와, 이 머신도 이쁘다.
So I put the scale here and put my cup. Even you don't have to tell. It will be
Automatically.
yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Pre-infusion.
Pre-infusion, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
So brew by weight. When it's hitting to 40 grams, it will be automatically stop. But the timer doesn't work very well, so we might adjust later.
Yeah,
so
that's alright.
Ideally, gonna be like 25 to 30 seconds. Yes. So that's the brew by weight key feature. Yeah, pretty cool. You wanna get one?
I want to get one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eventually, yeah. See the creamer on the top, which is good. Yeah. And also another thing, which is very ideal for home use, because you know the commercial machine, it comes with like that's the whole part for the portafilter. So for home use, we have these two parts separately. So which means it's very easy to clean and purchase.
Bottomless.
Yeah, purchase that machine. It comes with double spout, single spout, and the naked portafilter. And also it will be coming with the 21 gram basket, 7 gram, 14 and 17. And also a blind basket give you like backflash. Yes, it all comes with that machine purchase.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
Can I ask how much is this?
The machine only it's $8,999.
8,999?
It's increased the price.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so it used to be $8,499.
Nothing different, I think. To be honest, like,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
still 80 something.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, pretty much.
Because I feel like this machine, kind of small commercial machine.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you know some small business they use that one as on a coffee cart,
It
like
is,
the
yes.
G3 and also the Mini. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Thanks so much.
I think that's everything. Do you have any specific questions I can help?
No, I think everything is really, really
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to try by yourself?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, just push forward. There's a button here. Just yes,
This one I really like it.
yes, yeah. I know.
Wow, nothing. I feel like nothing different than commercial. Just same as commercial power.
Yeah. Nice. Amazing. Cool.
Same feeling as commercial.
Yeah, pretty much same.
오케이, 난 마음 정했어. 이거다. 라마르조꼬 견학이 끝났습니다. 와, 근데 진짜 머신 좋다. 아, 내가 사고 싶다. 와, 갖고 싶다. 그럼 다음 영상에서 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.